So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. HOL1 is there to clear. And that's a good ball. Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Serginho's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw.
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier, the link between the midfield and the attack.
A beautiful inventor, and he does it all, of course, with unmatched panache.
Yeah, a team player through and through, and he's totally unselfish.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball has bounced loose now. Pelé, and it's made its way to him.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Araujo makes the interception. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! There is the breakthrough. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Spread out to the left. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Mane. Neymar. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Isak plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Bergkamp. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Isak! And that was very necessary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Batistuta. He has found the way through. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
Here's a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Bergkamp tries to pass it through. He's away. Now that's a fine challenge. It's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. A header! Goal! Botafogo! Into the lead once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Serginho. Bergkamp. Kante wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Distributed tidily. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Deep into stoppage time. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Puskás! Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
This possibly the last play of the half. Bergkamp. That pass isn't the best. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
I'm afraid to tell you.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Botafogo are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're underway again. Can he get it through? And he's onside. Decent chance! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. And this is chance for a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Botafogo grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's
Neymar! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
And he shoots! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Flings in across. There's the header! Dani Olmo. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? And he thumps it clear. McAllister. Kajolu. Kajolu. And he's managed to get free. Big header! No, he can't turn it in.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Mane swings it, climbs up big! No, that's just wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Coming on the field is number 12,
Kajolu.
Van Basten.
Now it's Mane. Pele. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. And it's Conte. And he's intervened well there. Van Basten. Short changes him with that pass. Great vision. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 13, Bergkamp. Coming on the field.
That has not gone well.
Number 10.
Good
Van
running,
Nistelrooy.
strong and purposeful.
Number 18, Messi.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, no joy this time. That is a brilliant interception. Now he's had a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So their fourth corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there's the clearance. Van Basten finds himself offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's been shifted off it. Dani Olmo, Serginho, looking for options for movement. Howson cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar in with the challenge. Threads
There
one
will be
in.
5 minutes at
He's
a
in
time.
plenty of space here. And a shot! Serginho does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
This is the time you need that pace.
He can run onto that. That's rather hopeful. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
And a quick
Mane
reminder
voted
today
man
to
of the
please
match,
take all
and
the
deservedly
dustbins
so.
located by the entrance gates. Thank
Your
you
final
very
thoughts,
much
Jim?
for your
Well, the look on
cooperation.
the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.